And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Gobert. Chris Middleton is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Stolen by Harden. Lets the three fly, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Harden. Jokic has got the lead up to 3 now for the West All-Stars. Pope loose, out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple. Actually, I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Oh, Middleton in position.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Gobert, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
From deep 3-point range, and it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
And that one's good, Jokic.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
There's Garland. Oh, and he nails it just in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rest of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Curry. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. And it's LeBron James. And it's DeRozan in at the 2. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
James with a deep 3. They get it again. Outside for Curry. A second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Curry's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the West All-Stars. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Embiid with the steal. Down low. Jokic with the steal. Curry with it. He's picked up by Morant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Jokic. And it's Paul in for Stephen Curry. And then for the East, Towns is checked in for Embiid. And it's Paul in for John Morant. Antetokounmpo finds VanVleet. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Butler, he's checked in for the West. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, it's good seeing Antetokounmpo knock these down. Love seeing him extend his range.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Ball to pass to Towns. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 10-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Chris Middleton is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Towns. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Pass the ball. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the West All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
So for the West, Jokic, he's checked in for Buck. DeRozan comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Curry subbed in for Paul. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. He got it!
Man, oh man, oh, what a shot!
What range!
What a shot!
Goodness.
Here are the East All-Stars. It's a 10-point game. Morant wishes to Embiid. A three-pointer. Wiggins drills it from outside.
An excellent score off the dribble. Wiggins starting to excel in the catch-and-shoot game, too.
Curry way outside. Tried to come right. Back with the three of his own. It's no good. From deep three-point range, and Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Young. Wiggins has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the East All-Stars. Outside DeRozan. Curry fires from way outside. And they get it back. Antetokounmpo finds James. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Outside Curry. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. From deep. Out to DeRozan. And he commits the intentional foul.
Trae Young.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know, for Stephen Curry, basketball is a true family affair. You have to imagine the pressure to perform is always on when your brother and father are hassling you.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. They're trailing by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
16 seconds left in the game. And Levine puts up a deep three. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Jokic with it. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So it's the West All-Stars